Why do you need something worth suffering for? Because if you don't choose your suffering, a life will choose it for you, and it won't be the one you want. This is not a motivational video that just tells you to work hard. This is something you have never heard on any channel before. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happens to men when they never make that choice, and what happens to the ones who do. Now, this is way too extreme of a story, and I don't recommend this to anyone. I'm just telling it so you know exactly how committed I am to making this work. My eye doctor sits across from me and tells me my eyes are deteriorating at a rapid rate. He doesn't know why. I'm 27. He asks what I do for work. I tell him I spend hours every day in front of the screen, sometimes the whole day. I wake up, open the laptop, and work until it's dark outside. Few breaks to eat, maybe a break for a bathroom. That's it. He puts his pen down and looks at me. He says I need to stop doing that if I want to save my eyesight. And I tell him, I can't do that. My work is too important. Give me whatever you have that will make my eyes last longer. He shakes his head, but he gives me 3 pills and tells me to get blue light glasses. As I walk out, he says, be smart about this. I turn back and tell him, I am. And I walk out. Because to me, my purpose of saving the lives of young men is worth losing my eyesight for. Now, is this good advice to be telling young men? No, it's not. But also, yes, it definitely is. Not everyone should go this far, but that's not what I'm recommending. But every man needs something. Because here's what I need you to understand right now. You are already suffering. Right now, tonight, every single day, you wake up and you don't really want to get out of bed. Not because you are tired, because there is nothing inspiring you to get up. Nothing that matters enough. You spend hours on your phone and you don't even know what you are looking for. You're just scrolling, wasting time, waiting for something to happen. Your existence feels empty. You watch other men build things, start things, work toward things, and you feel this thing in your chest that you don't want to name. That's suffering. That's emptiness, that lack of direction, that feeling of drifting through life like you are a passenger. That is suffering. And here's the part that should terrify you. You are already paying the price every single day, and you're getting absolutely nothing back for it. Imagine it like paying for a gym membership and never going. That's your life right now. Only you are paying with your time, your energy, and your youth, and you are getting nothing in return. But here's what I know about you. You have dreams. You always did. There is something you want so badly that you don't even let yourself think about it too long because it feels too far away. Maybe it's building a business, maybe it's running a marathon, maybe it's getting married to an amazing girl, maybe it's speaking in front of thousands, maybe it's providing for your family so well that your mother never has to work again. You know what it is. You've always known, and this video is going to show you exactly how to get it, because that pointless suffering ends today. By the time you finish watching this video, you will choose a direction, and all that suffering will finally mean something in the end. Because here is the difference between the 2 types of suffering. Suffering you didn't choose breaks you down and leaves you with nothing. But suffering you did choose breaks you down and builds you back up stronger. Both hurt, both are hard, but only one of them means something at the end. Think about 2 men carrying heavy rocks up the mountain. One was forced to carry his rock. No choice, no reason, no destination, just endless weight with no purpose. The other chose his rock because he knew that carrying it would eventually make him strong enough to carry an even bigger one. And that bigger rock is his business, his family, his legacy, the life he actually wants. The small rock is the suffering that builds him. The big rock is everything worth having. And once he gets that big rock to the top of the mountain, he wins. He knows it won't happen tomorrow. He knows it will take years. But 5 years of chosen suffering and then never carrying anyone else's rock ever again. That's the deal he made with himself. So the question was never whether you will suffer. The question was always, what will you build with it? And here is something nobody talks about. When you choose your suffering, when you have something that matters that much, every addiction you have disappears. Not because you fought it, but because it became irrelevant. The man training for a marathon doesn't smoke or drink or eat junk food. Not because he is disciplined, but because those things would hurt his marathon. The thing he wants most makes the things he was addicted to feel pointless. The man building a business doesn't waste his weekends getting drunk. Not because he is boring, because he genuinely doesn't want to waste time. The business matters more. Chosen suffering doesn't just build you, it clears everything out of the way that was destroying you. Your addiction isn't the problem. The emptiness that made the addiction feel good is the problem. Fill the emptiness with something worth suffering for, and the addiction loses its grip overnight. For those of you who don't know, on this channel I help young men become better men, better boyfriends, better husbands, better fathers, better sons, better friends, because everyone wants a man like that in their life. And so you can get married one day, because marriage is us. And if you agree with what I said so far, then like the video. And if you think I'm wrong, then keep watching and make up your own mind. So, what does chosen suffering actually looks like? It means going after your dreams, stopping at nothing to achieve them. Not because somebody told you to pick a goal and work hard to achieve it, but because there is something you genuinely want so badly that you would literally suffer for it. And your dreams are valid, all of them. You don't have to pick just one. Some men have one dream that drives everything, others have many, and that's fine. The more the better, in my opinion. The important thing is that it's yours, not what your parents want, not what your friends think it's realistic, what you actually want. Because if you don't feel it deeply, you won't stick with it when it gets hard, and it will get hard. So when I talk about chosen suffering, I'm talking about dreams specifically. And when I look at what men dream about, almost everything falls into three categories: health, wealth, and relationships. The health category includes things like getting a good body, running a marathon, getting strong, learning martial arts, climbing a mountain. Wealth includes making money, but the dream behind money is what matters. Like me, making money so my wife doesn't have to go to work anymore, or so your parents don't have to go to work anymore, or buying a house, traveling, building a business, achieving financial freedom. It's not about just making money, it's about what that money can do for you. And relationships include finding an amazing girl to marry, building real friendships, having connections with people who can help you grow even further, or helping others in the way I'm doing with this channel. Look at your dreams and you will find them in one of these three places. And if you are still not sure what your dream actually is, I think you know. You may just not want to admit it, because some dreams feel too big, or too far away, or too impossible for somebody you are right now. But it doesn't change the fact that it's yours. Making money is a good dream, but wanting to travel without money is better. But making sure your mother never has to go to work again is an even better one. Or wanting to get more respect from your parents by helping them pay their debt and not letting both of them work anymore is even better. And you achieve all of those by making money. So go deeper. The deeper the desire, the more powerful the fuel. And you don't have to chase all three categories at the same time. Start with one dream, the one that burns the most. I chose all three because I want everything and I just can't help myself. But for now, find one thing you want so badly that you will be willing to suffer for years to get it. That single dream is enough to transform your entire life, to give you something you excel at, something people look at and say, damn, he's doing something really hard. And it will give you the strength to get out of the bed in the morning. For some of us, that is the hardest thing. Think about the people you grew up with. Think about what they are doing right now. Most of them are doing exactly what they were doing 5 years ago. Same habits, same complaints, same life, waiting for something to change while doing nothing different. And their dreams are probably buried and forgotten. That's what a life without chosen suffering looks like. And the scary part is that they don't even know it's happening to them. In 10 years, they will look exactly the same. Same complaints, same excuses, same life. Just 10 years older. And somewhere in the back of their mind, they will know they wasted it. Don't be that man. You are watching this video right now because something in you knows there is more. That is not an accident. That's your dreams trying to get your attention. Listen to them. Like I said, I suffer in all three categories. I want to become fit, get a better body, and run marathons. That's the health category. I'm also doing this to help as many young people improve their lives and make the world a better place and meet new amazing people to work with. That's the relationship category. And I hope to make money from this business so my wife no longer has to have a job, and so my mother no longer has to have a job, and so I can give good life to my family. That's the wealth category. These are my dreams, and I'm attacking all three at the same time. And let me tell you, the suffering is crazy, but it is worth it. And men are literally built for this. We are built to seek challenge, to seek pressure, to seek responsibility. So when you tap into that, when you finally start chasing something that actually matters to you, it makes you feel way more alive and way more like a man, because we are built for this. And as a bonus, women are really drawn to men with purpose, men who are chasing their dreams and stopping at nothing to achieve them, because it makes them see you as a partner who is willing to stop at nothing to get what he wants. That is a rare quality in a man. There is a concept from the Bible called pick up your cross. Not a literal cross that Jesus had, but we choose our own cross we will carry until the end. Everyone gets a cross to carry in life. That's just the reality. But most people let life hand them a random cross. The job they hate, the body they are ashamed of, relationships that drain them, dreams that they give up on. You get to choose your own cross. Choose what you will carry. Choose what's worth the wait. It will be hard, but it will be worth it. The cross won't be any easier to carry, but you will be stronger. And one day you will look back on the man you were before you picked it up, and you will not recognize him, because the man who chose his suffering and carried it, that man is unbreakable. And men like that get everything. So become a man like that. So sit down with yourself and really ask yourself, what is my dream? What do I want so badly that I would do anything to get it? Once you have it, write it down with everything you have to do and everything you have to learn to get there. Write it all down as a plan. If your dream is to run a marathon, step 1, get running shoes. If you don't have money for running shoes, okay, step 0, make money for running shoes. Then step 2, go for a run, see how far I get, and so on. When you make it a crystal clear plan with everything as a checklist you need to cross off, it will still be hard, but failing will be impossible. There is a quote that I like. A dream written down with a date next to it becomes a goal. A goal written down with exact steps to achieve it becomes a plan, and a plan backed by action becomes a reality. If you want to learn how to become the man who can conquer anything in his path and build the life he wants, then read my book. It's called How Any Young Man Can Win at Life and Love. Link is in the description. And if you want to talk to me personally, link is also in the description. It's completely free. Before I tell you what to do next, if you agree with the message of this video, then please share it with as many people as possible. And if you want to watch more videos that will help you solve all your problems, find happiness, and get a girlfriend you will marry one day, then subscribe. If there is one thing I want you to remember from this video, then let it be this. You are already suffering. The only question is whether it's building something or destroying you. Right now, tonight, sit down and ask yourself one question. What is my dream? Not what is realistic, not what other people think you should do. What you want to do. What you have always wanted to do. Because the man who finds that dream and goes after it with everything he has, that man is unstoppable. And that man already exists inside of you. He's just waiting for you to choose him. Don't let your life go to waste. And I know that you may be afraid to start some huge undertaking, but trust me, if you are afraid to do it, then it is exactly what you have to do. So watch that video next to see exactly why God put the best things on the planet on the other side of fear. Remember, God is real and marriage is awesome.